Welcome back to the QFFL Now Finals Championship Edition. Thanks for joining us tonight. Happy to have you back. And we've got some great stuff to go over. We're going to go over some of the action from last week. Got a great interview lined up for you tonight. We're also going to go back into the red zone with the ANBA tonight and try to get right to it. So we're here, folks. This is it. The two Goliaths, #1 seeded Swarming Aztecs, will face off against the Garden State Warriors, the 2 seed, in Qbowl 13 this week. So looking for some exciting action in that game. That's going to be a great game, but we're going to get some analysis on that later. Let's look back a little bit on recap from the semifinals as we go back and check out what happened last week in the Warriors game, where they were victorious over the Stormtroopers 100-53. Big game for the Warriors. I mean, you know, MVP's up and down the lineup. Larry Johnson, he throws a touchdown. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Kevin Smith playing like an all-star MVP. 17 points and 23 from the MVP for the week for the Warriors. Steve Smith, who's just pouring it on the last couple of weeks. The Warriors are hot. You could say what you want about that team, and you could say the Aztecs are, 15-point favorites, but this is a hot team right now, and that's what you want to be in the playoffs. 100, hit the century mark. What more can you say? Great semifinal game. Stormtroopers will cover them real quick. Hey, Champy back to Chumpy. What can I say? Stormtroopers not going to do it this week. They're done for their defense of their title. Jay Cutler, disappointing 9 points last week. Ryan Grant's been hot and cold all year, mostly cold, came up small again. This lineup just didn't get it done last week. What can you say? They got almost doubled up by the Warriors. So great job by the Warriors. And then let's talk about our other game from last week. The #1 seeded Swarming Aztecs back in action after a week off, all healed and healthy, going against the Boogie Knights, who everybody liked coming into this week. A lot of teams were thinking there was an upset in the making. Didn't happen, though. Disappointing week for the Knights. Their phenom, Chris Johnson, was only able to muster 6 points. The big trade by Reggie Bush, helped him the week before. Didn't do much for him this week, and now he goes on IR, which is kind of after the fact anyway. So the naysayers on that trade, you can make some valid points there. 16 from Peyton Manning, decent day, but not the kind of day you need when you're in the playoffs in the QFFL. So fell short. And on the other side of the coin, the Aztecs, they didn't put up a stellar, week. They didn't go crazy, but 24 from Michael Turner. I mean, when Warner's down a little bit, puts up 13. He carried by MJD and Michael Turner. So fabulous week for the Aztecs, rather, as they face off in the Qbowl against the Warriors. So